Welcome back. Our guest with us this morning, Mrs. Kasha Davis, fresh off her appearances on season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars in the Hulu series Drag Me to Dinner. She's bringing her song, comedy, and wisdom next week to SUNY Brockport. Couple of shows there, 2 of them. There's always time for a cocktail. Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You've had this performance around in different theaters before. For someone who hasn't seen it, what's the story here? What are you trying to tell?
Well, it's my life story. It's my coming out story. It's my story of finding love, but most importantly, for finding love of myself. And that journey of acceptance, that journey of positivity. And I like to think of it as my experience, strength, and hope that I can pass on to younger generations.
What have you gotten out of it, doing it yourself?
Oh my gosh. Well, I am an open book. So everything that I have that has gone on in my life, I will share on the stage. And it is in some ways a form of theatrical therapy, but at the same time, it connects me to the loved ones who are both here with me on earth, but that have also passed.
You have found this journey and this path. At some point, you hit a tipping point about, you know, this is what I'm going to do. What's your message to younger people out there, older people who may be going through similar issues?
Well, first and foremost, drag is not a crime. Some of my fashion choices are criminal, but I mean, I'm a flying squirrel today. Honestly, what is so important to me is to be out loud and proud so that the next generation of youth can find their way and see that they have a community of people that are happy and healthy, but also for parents to see, wow, my child, who might be just a little extra fabulous, is going to be okay.
When you've done this performance, what has the reaction been that you've heard from people afterwards?
Well, it's so interesting because people think to themselves, well, I'm not a drag queen. I'm not necessarily going to understand this journey. And I think what I have been so touched by is that the audiences that come find something that they can relate to. I talk about my grandparents, I talk about my parents, I talk about my husband, my ex-wife, etc., etc. And they may see something that they can relate to, and that they may say to themselves, my gosh, that is so much like my story. And that's really what it comes down to. People identifying in different ways in the audience, coming together and seeing how similar we are.
This honor you picked up this year for 2023, this is Out's Top 100.
I couldn't believe it.
You got it. What was the first thought whenever you're going to have this award?
Well, first and foremost, my catchphrase from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7 was, there's always time for a cocktail. And life has had its journey, and now this catchphrase is, there's always time for kindness. And I think you and I can both agree that the world could use more kindness. We have this gravitational pull towards the negativity, towards the sensational. But what if we can possibly spread more kindness? I think that there is power in that. And frankly, I think that is what people are gravitating towards. And I'm very, very, very honored and humbled by that.
It is
recognition.
What they're asking for. You can go see her, and there's always time for a cocktail. That's coming up at SUNY Brockport. Shows next Thursday and Friday, that being November 2nd and 3rd. Hard to believe November already. This at the Tower Fine Arts Center main stage. We got more information about the tickets and the times posted at rochesterfirst.com.